All right, here we are live, Yanni. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Hey Mike, how are you?
I'm well. I appreciate your time today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my buddy Yanni. Now, I've known this guy right here for probably a little over 6 years. We met back in the Keller Williams days. I believe back in the first Atlanta office, and you
Yeah.
were just getting cranked up. I think actually your first deal was the deal that we did a listing I had. I think in Duluth, right?
Exactly, Mike. My first transaction in real estate was with you.
Well, I'm honored to have been the one that helped you crack the egg,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
and it looks like not looks like it's you've done well, my friend. You taking the ball and run with it, and I'm going to brag on you for a second. Uh, you guys, Yanni's a machine over there, so he's got so far this year. Uh, it's him and a team, and he's got 20. They're at 25 million volume for the year, and I believe 16 million of that is all you, correct?
Yes, Mike. So far we help 53 families to buy and sell in this crazy market, you know that.
And this
and
isn't an easy market for those agents out here thinking it's we got it made. It's
no.
more difficult than it has been in the past,
Oh
right?
my goodness, yes. It's like, I never seen this market before. But yeah, so far 25 million for my team, 60 million on me. We helped 53 families so far. And yeah, I remember the first day, the first deal with you. And after that deal, I clearly remember I came to your office and said, "Hey, Mike, I would like to be your team." I said, "Hey, man, go do 5 transaction and then back to me." So I back with like,
I'm I'm cracking up. I remember you, and you don't miss a chance to remind me of that. I remember because I remember you walked in my office, and I was like, "Listen, man, we were busy at the time, real bit,
exactly.
and I was growing my team. I was still trying to figure it out. I still try today to trying to figure it out." And I said, "Look, you go and get you about 3 or 4 or 5 deals, and come back." And you
But
never
let me
came back.
tell you something. You motivated me, man. You motivated me and I said to myself, I can do 5 deals easily. But, you know, I, I was a little upset, but I said, no, just move forward. And you motivated me. Yeah, thank you so much. Right now, this year was a great year, as you know, in real estate for all, active realtor.
Yeah.
And yeah, hanging there, working very hard, 7 days, 24. I mean, not 24, but, our emails are 24.
Emails and texts. Yeah, a lot of folks don't realize if you're going to be a productive realtor and help a lot of families, you've got to put in the time. And a lot of folks are,
Oh, yeah.
well, I don't want that this deal because of this price point or this deal because this area. And I don't know about you, but I've gone everywhere. I live in Alpharetta, and I've go to anywhere south McDonough, Waleska,
Yeah, same
Dahlonega,
here.
wherever.
Yeah, I live in Johns Creek, yes. But yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. So tell us about your business, your team. You guys are rocking 25 million. You got 53 families so far this year. You're helping. That's incredible. What does that look
Mhm.
like? What do you guys look like over there?
Actually, as I said, we help so far 53 families. We work with buyers, with sellers, with investors, and specialty first-time home buyers. We
Okay.
have seminars for first-time home buyers every
Oh,
year. Yeah, and because of first-time home buyers, they have million questions in their heads. So they want to know what is the procedures, what is the offer, how we can close the deal. And in our seminars, we have vendors like lender, closing attorneys, inspectors, insurance agents come to our seminars, and they explain the procedures. And yeah, we work, most of our clients, 60% of our clients, they are first time home buyers.
okay.
Yeah. And the rest, it's the folks who work with us in the past. They bought the first home, and first time home buyers, maximum they can stay like 2 3 years, and after that they want to buy the second home and bigger home. You know, the first home is just, the beginning of the journey. They won't just get rid of the rental apartment. So
Right.
they buy a property, and after 2 years, it says, "Oh no, this is, small for us," and they try to change it. And the community, they are smart right now. They don't want to sell it. They want to rent it out and buy another one.
Right.
So, yeah, sellers, we work with the sellers, but as you know, right now, inventory is so low.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have too many sellers right now because it's time to sell, man.
Yeah.
That everyone knows inventory is so super low, price is high. In the past, I was telling to one of my agents yesterday, and they says how we can get a comps. I said yes. In the past, we got a comps, and how much the house is at price. But right now is a different story. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how much they sold in 2 3 months ago. It's different, how much they want because people are paying the difference.
That's right.
So yeah, investors, we work with many investors and small investors and big group of investors. And last year I remember we have investors, they already bought 53 units.
Hmm.
Yeah. And small units in the one building, 50 and yeah, they Atlanta is growing. Atlanta is growing. Population is 6.1, 6.2 right now. If you remember, a few years ago was low. Everybody are moving here because real estate is still affordable. I have too many clients coming from Ohio, New York, Florida, California. I had two clients this year from specifically from Los Angeles, California. They sold the house for, I mean, 3 bedrooms over there, 1 million, $2 million. And
Yeah.
yeah, she got here, she bought 4 properties and has a, payoff properties, 3 property rent. And yeah, uh, Atlanta is growing, is booming. And, people always ask me, what's going on here. So the real estate here, it's booming.
Well, Atlanta is a desirable place. We got the airport, but then
Oh,
just to where it sits, I mean, you can be in the mountains in an hour and a half. You can be at several lakes within an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. You can
beach.
be the beach, a few hours. I mean, it's just a very desirable place. And you said
Atlanta
something about
is hub of South, so it's close to everywhere.
you said something about the 6.1 million, the population. I remember uh, when I lived downtown, and they had the sign. There's the Darlington had that little sign right there, and it had the population as you go down Peach Street, and it was like 2.3 million or something back then, and this was like in the 90s. And this town has grown. So that's a perfect segue to the market. I mean, you
Oh
said
yeah.
it just a minute ago. We're in an inventory, and I want to get your inventory shortage. I want to get your take on this. So what I'm seeing, a lot of folks think the market is going to crash, right? Because it can't sustain this, it can't keep going. And the answer is it can keep going because it's a total supply and demand,
Yeah.
and the prices are going up because there's just not enough inventory.
Yeah.
And we're getting people like you guys, we're getting put sellers' homes on the market if they're priced right and
Hmm.
they're in good shape, and they look well, and they fix them up like we ask them to. They usually go under contract within a week or two and have multiple offers. And the
Good.
reason that we're seeing the big spike in prices is because when you have a home that's priced right, say 400,000, and you get 7 or 8, 10 offers, and they end up going up to 420, 430. Well, that's the new comp in the neighborhood, and now that helps 4 or 5 more people sell, and it just keeps
Exactly.
going up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And plus, it's like, always people are asking me, do you think it's going to be crash? And one my investors asking, oh no, it's going to be crash next year. And they are saying it in past couple of years. I said, hey, I don't see any reason. Is, as you said, is a supply and demand. It's supply and demand. Also, we are short in inventory. Also, people are moving here.
That's right.
So the cost of materials, it went up, right? So new sales, new building price, I mean, the brand new building price going up. And resale will follow brand new homes.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be a gap of 20% to 40% price range, but it can be like 60% different price between new sales and resale.
Right.
So resale always follow the brand new homes.
Yep.
Brand new homes go up. We are short in material. Labors are high. You know that.
Yes.
I have investors, I have builders. They order windows, they have to wait like 3-4 months to get that material. So I'll be honest, in Atlanta, in Georgia, I mean, talking about Atlanta, I don't know Georgia, Macon, or somewhere else. No, I don't work over there. But in Atlanta, every month's price is going up. And in compare with the New York, in compare with Ohio or California, price here is cheap, right? You still can find $300,000 home in Atlanta.
Well, you know what's funny? You just said California and all these other places. We've had people that were bidding on homes for some of the buyers we were working with, and somebody coming from California sees a $500,000 house that's 4,000 square feet on a basement. They're like, "Sign me up! I'll give you 600 for that. That's $1.2 million where I live." And
this is the
we've
price
seen
go
that
up
a lot,
because
haven't
of
we?
this. Yeah, they said, "Oh, in California, I had a client said in California, you know how much I paid for that? Offer $600,000, and the price was 500,000."
Yeah,
So,
and paying it cash. And it's amazing how many people have
this kind of
$600,000 or
cash.
$700,000 cash laying around to buy a house.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's super competitive. I mean, when you get into the $300,000 price point, you're dealing with multiple investors, first-time home buyers, move-down home buyers. People buying their second home. It's very competitive, isn't it?
And in 2008, 2009, if you remember, market crash. They are saying, "Oh, they're gonna have it." I said, "No," because lenders are super picky right now.
Yeah.
I remember that time they said, "If you're alive, this is the money," But now they are super picky, and they're not gonna give you money like this. I mean, like 2008. The underwriters, appraisals, they know what's going on in the market, and said they don't care how much they put. This home worth it this much.
So let me ask you this: what do you see? I know that we don't have a crystal ball, but where do you see the market going in the spring of 2022? Do you see it as a repeat of 2021, or do you see it different? What does it look like in your mind?
Be honest, I see more I think more inventory because people are thinking to sell the home and get the cash equity, and it's a good money. But I think we're gonna follow 2021.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be, and I'm gonna publicly say this because this is a live video that can be watched a lot of times. If you are a seller in the Atlanta, Georgia market metro area, and you are curious on what to do, put your home on the market, sell it now. If you need to move, if you're a buyer and you think the market's going to cool and you're going to wait it out, you're going to end up paying 20, 30, 40 grand more for that same house in 6 months to a year.
Oh yeah.
And if the interest rates go up, we know what that looks like, right? I mean, you're going to end up paying thousands more annually on your mortgage payment. So the time's always do it now. Ladies and gentlemen, the best thing you can do is reach out to someone like Yanni or myself and, just have a consultation in what we're seeing in the market, because you want an agent that is not only, savvy and been around for a little while, but there's a difference between selling a house and selling a house for top dollar. Those are two different things. And I've told a bunch of sellers, hey, you don't need me. You can sell your house. But in order to get this, this is where you need me. That's where we come in. And I think we're going to see a repeat of 2021 in the spring market. I think it's going to be just gangbusters,
I
just like it
think
was last
so. I think so. And as you said, it's, some people says, "Oh no, in this market we can sell our house." I said, "Yes, I agree with you, but if you want the top dollars, you need to hire professional agents like you or me." And I I don't see any, sign for reducing the price, because when the materials go up or labors go up or new homes go up, the resale will follow. It's the best time to, and as you said, the interest rate is lowest US history right
Yes.
now. I Can you believe it? I got 1.99 for my clients.
Wow.
The lowest I got during the pandemic, it was 1.87.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Well, hopefully they'll stay around for a while, but
Who
we may
knows?
see them go up to 3.5%, 4%.
But 3%, 3.5. Few years ago it was 5, 6%. Five,
Yeah.
6% is still. It's not like 1980, 22, 23%, right?
Right.
So if it back to normal, like few years ago, 5, 6% is still not a bad number. You know,
Right.
you remember 4 years ago, 5 years ago, interest rates was 5.5, 6.1, something like this.
Yeah.
But right now, the buyers are taking advantage of these, low interest rate to buy a house. That's why market we have like too many buyers to buy, because the mortgage is less expensive than rent. If you
That's
want to
right.
buy, if you want to rent a house, 4 bedroom house, you have to pay in Alpharetta, Johns Creek, or some good area with the good school districts. You have to pay $3,000
Yeah.
minimum, right?
Right.
So the price is $400,000. The mortgage for $400,000. If they put 5% down, okay, it's 380, 370. The mortgage is around 2200.
Yeah. That's great.
So that's why buyers are, attacking to buy a house, and taking advantage to get this lowest US history of interest rate. So it's really good time. It's a win-win situation.
Right.
Very good time for seller to sell and get a high possible price, and very good time for buyer to take advantage and get, landlord. Let's talk about the landlord. Landlord is like, in my seminars, I tell my folks, hey, do you know how much you pay for rent in 5 years? I calculate. It's very quick math. In this market, tenants who rent a property for 5 years, they will lose $100,000
Yep.
at least. Okay, but if they buy a home, they can, use this money toward the mortgage. Is like a bank saving, right?
It's like
Mortgage is
a
in your
forced
pocket.
savings account.
You put money in your pocket plus appreciation.
That's right.
Rental property, yeah, it's very good for landlord.
So it's a great time to be a buyer. It's a great time to be a seller. It's a little more difficult for buyers and sellers, but you work with the right people, the right real estate team, it'll be much smoother. The market's going great. We're looking to see another repeat of this last year. So the time is now.
Definitely.
You and I built our businesses we were fortunate. I mean, I've been around, I've been licensed for a long time, and I saw the crash and all that, and it was terrible. But I really didn't start building real estate like a business until the market, 2011, when it started to come back, 2010 or 11. You've been building your team for quite a while now, 6 years, and it looks like it's going really well. I'm going to ask you a fun question. If you could go back 6 years ago, after we did the first deal together, when you were building your team and your business, what would you tell yourself, and what would you do differently if you could go back and do it again?
Um, that's a good question. It's a hard question, but be honest, you know, if I go back 6 years, I do the same thing I'm doing now. And thank God I don't have any regret. I did mistake too many. Everybody do mistakes.
Yeah.
But you know, some successful people I follow them. You know, you are a very successful agents, and
Thank you.
you know, on that time I just, be honest, I was following you. Say what you do, and I do the same thing. Because
Well, yeah, I'm glad it worked out because I made a
oh
lot of
yeah,
mistakes.
it worked out because you are, as I said, you're successful agents, and I read the book, and
The red book.
yeah, I have experience. I was in real estate very long time ago, but actively 6 years, but I have like 15, 16 years background in sales. I
Yeah.
got my MBA. I used to work in Dubai. I used to work for T-Mobile for some huge company as a sales manager. Yeah, in Dubai also, and you know, I had a sales experience, and I was a team member. I mean, team leader at that time. But real estate, it's different. It's not like a it's not like a car sale. It's not
No,
like a cell phone sale. No, it's a different sale. This is not a sale. You're not a seller. In real estate, you are a consultant. I tell, if the new agents watching this video, or they are watching us now, I tell them one thing: just be honest with your clients.
that's right.
It's not about the money. It's not just about the money. It's all people work for money, of course. Yes, we are living like this. But if you make a deal just because of your money, maybe you can do 100 deals. But after that, no. But if you feel you are buying this home for yourself, then you negotiate
That's
with
right.
the sellers or with the other people, and just make yourself as a buyer or seller and work with your client. Be loyal to your client.
That's right. Well, and you said something real important. It's not about the money. Everybody has to have money to survive. But if you're a new agent, and this is to any agent, especially new people, um, if you do a great job and you put your client's best interest first before any kind of financial gain,
Exactly.
you may have to go through 3 or 4 houses. You may have to put it on the market for a little longer. But if you have your client's best interest, not only will you do a great job for your client, the money will always follow. And I've seen agents that are very transactional, and they just, they just don't really have a thriving business, because I don't know about you, but probably 70% of all our business at this point is referral from our friends, family, and past clients.
Yeah.
And that's the blessing. And we've made mistakes along the way. Of course, who hadn't? But if you follow um, being honest and true and helping your clients to the highest level, it's always going to be a great outcome, and you're going to have a great business.
And our clients, they are the smartest people in the earth.
It's
So they
extremely
know
smart,
exactly
savvy.
what is your field. They know exactly what are you doing. And this is not like a 1980, 1990. We have technology right now.
Yeah,
Sometimes my client get the new houses before I send them to them.
right.
This is a technology. They know everything, and it's good. some people says, oh, they know they have access. It's good. This is everything need to be clear.
That's right.
You have to be honest. If you want to be a successful agent, or if you want to be a successful person in your life, you have to be honest with the people. Imagine, I am a buyer, first time home buyer, and I don't know what is this. If you are an agent, you have to, sit down with your clients and tell them what is the procedures, and you know answer their question
That's
with,
right.
with patience. And I know this is a silly question for you, but no questions are silly. For
Except the ones you don't ask.
yeah,
Well, Yanni, tell us what areas you cover, and tell everybody how they can get in touch with you if they want to talk to you.
yeah, definitely. As I said, I work everywhere from north to south, east to west.
That's right. Okay.
We have team members working around the city of Atlanta. We cover all city of Atlanta. Doesn't matter,
Okay.
east to west, north to south. But right now, as I said, we have two offices: one in Sandy Spring and one in Alpharetta Johns Creek. Um, People can call me, or they can visit our website. It's very simple: yanniestategroup.com. We have Facebook pages: Yanni Estate Group or Atlanta Ideal Homes. And yeah, simply, if they go to our websites, it takes 2 minutes to reply back.
Well, I'm following you on Facebook, and it seems like every other day you're posting another picture of another family you've helped. And so, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you,
Thank you so
because
much.
a lot of people, um, you had this drive inside you that you didn't let anything stop you, and not even getting on a team you wanted to get on. You used that as motivation, and you've taken that and turned it into a phenomenal business. And I know what your business is like. Your business is full of happy people that you've helped along the way, families, friends, and people you care about. And so it's obviously obvious in the smiles from the pictures that you put up there. And I can tell when I'm talking to you, you love what you do, and you don't even look like it as work. It's something that you do and you
Thank
love.
you. Yeah, I really love my job. And if you don't love your job, you don't put a force on it. And you have to love your job.
I'm with you. I don't even, a lot of times, I don't even feel like I'm working. I just feel like I'm
No,
having a good time because
that's why I had a client. I mean, in this market, what you have to put several offers to get one accepted. But I tell my clients, hey, be patient. I'm patient. It's okay. It's okay. It's yeah. Um, this market is crazy market. Everybody know that, and just be patient, be nice, and be cool. We're gonna find. Don't worry.
that's right. And call your trusted real estate friend to
Thank
help you
you.
work. Well, Yanni, listen, hey man, I can't thank you enough for taking the time today. Like I said, I'm really proud of you and how well that you've created such a great environment for your agents
I
and for your
appreciate you.
clients, and you're killing it. And you're happy, and it's just I'm so happy for you, man. So let's stay in touch.
Thank
Let's
you.
revisit, spring of next year, maybe summer next year. Let's do this again. And
Sure.
I want to thank you so much for taking your time today.
Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, Yanni. We'll
All
talk.
right.
All
Thank you.
right, everybody. Top Producer Series signing out. We'll see you later in the week. We have another great interview coming up, and I'll post that on our Facebook page a little bit later. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.